Now I'd say they're ready. Start around on his platform. Racing now. Spordan, he got away all right from the inside. Corruptible is showing good speed, and Marncheck is showing plenty of dash too. Obliging Planet has got away better today, and Buonanotte is showing good speed down towards the inside. So when they settle down into stride now, going up towards the leaders is Golden Lace, and Obliging Planet is outside it. Then Long Gone, followed by Chenor. The favourites got buried away a little bit on the inside there. Buonanotte. Long Gone is on the inside. Outside of it is they come Ringcraft, and as they come onto the course proper now, Long Gone is the leader from Ringcraft. Buonanotte going for a run between them. Then Spoiled Annie, followed on the outside by Obliging Planet, and then came Chenor, followed by Corruptible and Splashing Sally. Long Gone with a commanding break, 200 to go, kicked away 2 or 3 lengths in front of Obliging Planet. Buonanotte is running on pretty well, and so is How Interesting from a long way back, but Long Gone's got a big enough lead to win, and Long Gone will win the first from Buonanotte. How Interesting getting up on the inside for third, ahead of Obliging Planet, Corruptible, and then Splashing Sally out wider from Chenor, and then Marncheck. Ringcraft next, followed by Spoiled Annie. A good way back in the race was Sal's Lady, followed by Golden Lace. Then came Battery, followed in by Some Flame. Pelorama just in front of it, and last to pull up is Dowling Court. One to the Sweeney stable in race 1, Long Gone, ridden by Nick Sakay. Nick rode a double at Canberra at the weekend, and today he's opened up his winning account on Long Gone, number 10. Around on his platform, and they're off now. Esplanade did begin well, but Julene went away just as quickly as it. Grass Dancers began all right, and My Handout is showing, My Highball is showing good speed. Just behind them is Z Aside, followed by Our Song, and wider out on the track is Make Your Mark. When they balance up now, Julene is the leader, about a length to Esplanade. Then My Highball, a length further back to Z Aside on the outside. Beauty Contest is making some ground next, followed wider out on the track then by Make Your Mark. A good way back behind them then is Celtic Symbol with Widget, and Soberly brings up the rear as they make the home corner now. Julene the leader on the inside, about a length to My Highball on the outside, who's issuing the challenge and went by the leader very quickly. Z Aside is looming up, and then Grass Dancer and Our Song coming down the outside with Beauty Contest. Z Aside went to the lead. Our Song on the outside is pegging it back with over on the inside. Grass Dancer, it's Z Aside in front. Our Song getting to it with every stride and got up. Our Song on the outside has got up to win from Z Aside. Grass Dancer is third in the race, followed further back in the race then by Make Your Mark. One ran right out near the outside and going across the line. Behind them was knocking up at the end My Highball, followed then by Widget, and then came Celtic Symbol. Julene got very tired, and the favourites finished out the back of the field. Wait for placings here, but you'll find the favourites got up. Our Song has got up, ridden by Mark Smetzer. Waiting for the numbers, but you'll find it'll be number 5. Our Song on the outside has got up to score. Waiting for the numbers to be posted. Second will be Z Aside, and third home Grass Dancer. Racing now. Not a bad start either. Towards the inside, Dryer began all right. County Cooper was ridden out with the whip. Millipede has got away quite well today, and Sunburnt Hoppy is out wider. Suke is wide on its riser as they come into the straight the first time, and I think he'll probably go forward here because he's trapped out a bit deep. So when they travel down the straight the first time, Dryer is leading by about a length. Millipede is second on the outside. County Cooper goes up to third. A length further back then to Acumen's Pirate, who's beautifully placed, running fourth, one off the fence. Another length and a half further back to Sunburnt Hoppy, followed by Bearskin. It's Ryzak having no luck early in the race, is 3 wide back near the rear of the field. Spirit Tito inside it, and Lays is a length and a half further back at the rear. Turning out of the straight now, and Millipede moved up on the outside to share the lead here with Dryer, and I think the rider of Dryer will be quite happy to pass the lead up to it. A length and a half further back third is County Cooper, then 2 lengths to Acumen's Pride running fourth, a length to Bearskin on the rails, and then 2.5 lengths to It's Ryzak, who's got over one off the fence. Further back back then is Spirit Tito, followed by Lays, and Sunburnt Hoppy has been pulled up out of the race. Something's gone amiss with Sunburnt Hoppy, and it's been retired from the event. Travelling along the back straight past the 1200 metre mark now. Millipede leading by a length and a half. Dryer is running second, 1.5 further back to County Cooper. A length and a half further away, Ackerman's Pride, one off the fence. Bearskin is on the rails, a length and a half further back to It's Isaac. Another 2 lengths further back to Spirit Tito, and Lays is last, about 8 lengths from the lead as they travel to the 800 metre mark. Little or no change in the order. Millipede about a length in front of Dryer, who eases to the outside to go up closer to it now. County Cooper's had a nice trail on the rails. Ackerman's Pride's had everything in its favour in the run, running fourth. A length to Bearskin, who's being niggled out a bit on the rails. It's Isaac is travelling up into the race now. 2 or 3 lengths further back to Spirit Tito, and Lays is still last as they come up towards the corner with 600 metres to go. The pressure is on, and Dryer has moved up on the outside of Millipede. Travis is off on Ackerman's Pride around the outside. He's looming up very quickly, and It's Isaac is tracking him. At the top of the straight now, Ackerman's Pride goes to the lead from Dryer. It's Isaac on the outside is making his claim now. He's giving Ackerman's Pride a couple of lengths start. Ackerman's Pride in front of the 100 metre mark. It's Isaac is gradually bearing down on, and Bearskin is getting up on the inside. Ackerman's Pride in front. It's Isaac is nailing it near the line. It's Isaac lumped at 60 kilos and got up and won. It's Isaac beautifully ridden, go up and win. Probably Bearskin might have run second and nose to Ackerman's Pride. Then County Cooper, followed by Dryer. Further back in the race was Lays, followed by Millipede, and last in Spirit Tito, bar for Sunburnt Hoppy, who was pulled up in the run and is being led back to scale. County Bridge, the inside runner. Racing now. Just Brawny from the outside landed in front, and Tuscan Lass missed the start badly. She's well back early in the race, and Speed Lane also was slow to go. Wolverhampton is showing good speed to share the lead with Just Brawny when they settle down. Then Long Will Lad on the outside, followed by Storm Melody in a good spot early, running fourth. Over on the inside then is County Bridge. There's another one trapped out deep on the track. A length further back then to Curvette, followed by He's Our Hero. Then on the inside, Star of Cashel from CO, a long way back, Wrecking Ball. Then White Knuckles, followed a long way out of its ground by Speed Lane and Tuscan Lass at the 600 metre mark now. And the 2 leaders are Wolverhampton on the inside and Just Brawny the outside. The favourite was the one that was trapped wide, Stormy Lad. It's going up to third. Just behind them, Storm Melody. County Bridge got a bad check on the home corner. Into the straight they race now. Wolverhampton and Just Brawny just in front. Coming at them, Stormy Lad, and wider out is Storm Melody, and deeper out Curvette is putting in its claim too. 200 metres to go. Curvette raced up on the outside and hit the front from Just Brawny, and then Wolverhampton and Speed Lane from the back. But Curvette is starting to draw away for Ernie Martin in the closing stages, and Curvette will go on and win by 2 lengths. Speed Lane is second, Just Brawny third. Stormy Lad couldn't finish it off, then He's Our Hero. Tuscan Lass made up a heap of ground, then Storm Melody, Wolverhampton. Further back, Star of Cashella, followed by CO. A long way back was Lalina in company with Wrecking Ball. Then Long Will Lad, followed by White Knuckles, and County Bridge got poleaxed before the corner and dropped right out, and Star of Cashel beat about 4 home. Attended in with one in the centre of the line. Red light's on. Stand by. Racing now. Japunga was a little bit slow at the start. It's out the back, and one of the first to bounce into stride is Rain Gift, with Rich Otto beginning well. Rose Capella's got away nicely, and Stately Amber is tucked in over on the rails. All Rock is trapped deep and then raced to space. A length further back to Aussie Punter with Rose Charm caught wide. Japunga is wider again, and Grips has dropped out to the rear. When they balance up now, going to the lead, it's Rain Gift by about a length to All Rock going up outside Rich Otto. Another length to Japunga pulling hard around the outside of Rose Capella. 2 lengths then to running fifth in the race is Rose Charm. Then race to space, who lost a bit of ground from Aussie Punter. Grips is second last, and Stately Amber dropped back to last. At the 800 metre mark now, Rain Gift on the inside, joined in front by Japunga. It's had no luck in the run. After missing the kick, it's been trapped deep and has gone to the lead now from Rain Gift, and then All Rock. A length and a half further back then to Rich Otto, followed by Rose Capella. A length and a half then to Rose Charm, and then 5 or 6 lengths further back to Aussie Punter, followed by Grips, and then race to space. race, and Stately Amber at the rear. On the home corner now, Japungal finally found the rail, straightened up in front here of Rain Gift. Rich Otto's going to run out from the inside if it's good enough, and wider out on the track then is All Rock. 200 metres to go, Japungal just in front. Rich Otto's now out and about to attack it, and Rose Charm's trying to poke between horses. Japungal, Rose Charm, and right down the outside, grips an Aussie punter from the back of Flashing Home. Getting to the front now, Rose Charm dive through in the centre end. Rose Charm goes on to win from Aussie punter. Photo for third between Grips and Rich Otto. Then Japungal followed in by All Rock, and then Rain Gift. Race to space followed by Rose Capella, and last in is Stately Amber. Set to go. Racing now. Came away in a pretty good line too. Towards the centre, Alpine Lass and Full of Spirit both began well. Disrupted us away nicely, and Go Quillo is driving up on the rails and getting into a good spot. Pyrotech will settle down 5th or 6th. Then 3 lengths further back to our Danarak on the outside of the grey, Kimberley's Hope. Another 2 or 3 lengths to Strictly Family, and Kazaragi is last of all. At the 800 metre mark now, Full of Spirit works to the lead. About a neck to Go Quillo, keeping the inside and now putting its head in front. Alpine Lass is 2.5 lengths back third. Another length then to Pyrotech on the inside of Disrupted. Our Danarak is making a run out 3 horses wide. 2 or 3 lengths further back to Kimberley's Hope from Strictly Family, and Kazaragi is last of all. They're bunched up as they come towards the home corner in the Bert Honeychurch handicap, and the leader is Go Quillo by a length to Full of Spirit. Disrupted taken to the outside. Pyrotech is getting a run up on the rails, and then our Danarak. Go Quillo in front of the 200 metre mark is safely holding them at the moment. Full of Spirit and Disrupted working home on the outside, but it's Go Quillo in front. A length and a half clear of Full of Spirit, and on the outside Disrupted, but Go Quillo is too classy for them, and Go Quillo will go on and win by 2 lengths to Full of Spirit. Ahead away third, Disrupted. Just behind them then came Pyrotech from our Danarak, then Strictly Family, Kimberley's Hope. Alpine Lass is second last, and last to pull up is Kazaragi. And the starter about to set them running. There's the red light. Racing in the last, and it was a good start too. DeVoe from the outside got away well. City Gambler was slow from the inside. Beginning well was quick, was Kinsel McKidd, and Impact Ted has got away quickly too. So when they settle down, Kinsel McKidd is the leader here from Teddy Chevelle. Impact Ted is third, and Aussie Maid is out 4 wide. A length and a half further back then to Alfinity, followed by My Alicia out wide. Then City Gambler going forward on the rails. A good way back in the field then is Tupper Lad, followed by Keynotes, who's a long way back too, with DeVoe. Flying Pride is back second last, and last of all is Arctic Arena. 700 to go. The Seymour horse in front. Kinsel McKidd by 2 lengths to Teddy Chevelle. Impact Ted is out wide. City Gambler is starting to make ground, and then came Alfinity. Further back in the race is My Alicia, followed by Our Slavic. Tupper Lad's a long way back, and so is Keynotes, and Flying Pride would need to be Tulloch to win from there. Kinsel McKidd in front below the 200 metre mark. Teddy Chevelle on the outside is looming up, and City Gambler is getting up on the rails. Kinsel McKidd tackled by City Gambler and Teddy Chevelle on the outside. The 3 of them fighting it out. City Gambler on the inside is going home a little bit the better, and City Gambler will win my last race call. City Gambler wins it from Kinsel McKidd. Third probably Teddy Chevelle, just ahead of Tupper Lad and Keynotes. Flying Pride rattled home behind them, followed by Alfinity. Then came Arctic Arena, followed in well back then by DeVoe, and then came Our Slavic. Well back in the race was Aussie Maid, followed by Impact Ted, and My Alicia was last to pull up.